Oh, I love that. First topic was the fact that it's a mocking it episode. The fact that I've
Oh,
got.
mocking it.
I mean, who expected Sean RL to be on?
Who? I didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't. Oh, you
Um,
didn't either. Me neither.
why?
Didn't.
Why did you want to be on so badly?
Um, I don't know. You were asking for people, and I was like, sure, why not? And then, I mean, at first I wasn't more jokingly. I was like, I'll be like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
tagging you to be like as a joke, and then they're like, oh, okay, you actually want me on? Okay, well, I mean, sure.
I mean,
I don't hate it.
I
Why not?
mean,
So
why not?
that's why I'm here.
Yeah, as in,
Exactly.
I've had content creators, I've had streamers, I've had actual casters and that from GeoGuessr. I haven't had
Mm-hmm.
a community member in terms
Community
of
member.
just like I mean, I know you stream here and there.
Sometimes,
I
yeah.
see. I've seen you at the World Championships. Like you're part of it,
Yes.
but like you're
Yeah.
not. I wouldn't say a content creator or anything like that. I want like the perspective, like a different perspective in terms of the.
True. I'm not like a
Mm-hmm.
like a pro player, or
No,
I'm just like somewhere in between everything.
you're in the community.
Yeah.
People would probably recognize your name here and there in certain chats.
Maybe. Yeah.
But
Maybe.
I know you are in my community uh,
Yep.
a little bit here and there.
Gladly.
And one of the questions comes from somebody in my community.
Okay.
Um, why are you the way that you are in chats?
Why am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know. Am I bad?
Some would say you were probably one end of the spectrum in terms of how insane messages that could come in. Well, emotes
Okay.
more so than messages, I say.
Okay. I get what you're you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say. I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny. I guess I'm not really trying to be like
Mm-hmm.
overly funny or like overly weird. I'm like just
Yeah.
I'm not trying anything. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
I'm just there. I'm just
It's just, I mean,
yapping. If I'm yapping in your chat, then it means you have a good chat. Basically, then I like you.
oh,
If I
thank you.
if I'm not talking in chat, I'm like I'm just like spectating. I would
Mm-hmm.
say. Then I'm like don't really like the streamer or the chat too much. I don't hate them. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if I hate someone, I will watch them. But I don't know. If I'm chatting in your chat,
Yeah.
it means I like your chat and I like your stream. So, and then I might talk too much, and sometimes could be,
I mean, everyone does
maybe
that.
could be. I don't
Yeah.
know, but yeah, I just like the chat. That's it.
That's fine. But what sort of got you into watching GeoGuessr in the first place?
Oh, hmm.
Were you around in like
I
the
think
GeoGuy days, or was it a bit later than that?
I don't know that. No, I
Oh, okay.
think. Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, I just randomly thought of the game again. I was like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
remember playing this game like back in I don't know 2015, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 2019, maybe 2020, early 2020, maybe. I was like, huh, this game exists. I was like, okay, I remember this game again. And then I went to Twitch because then I was watching Twitch a bit more, like
Mm-hmm.
Rocket League and stuff. I was like, oh, maybe there's Gigas from Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out there was. And then I think I know what my first like actual first streamer was, but I remember I watched a French guy. He called Nate.
Okay.
Nate Explores, I think.
Oh, because obviously you're
He used
Belgian
to be
and
called.
you.
Well,
Did
I
he
don't really
speak?
know
Did he
why.
stream in French
He
or did he
streamed in
stream in?
English.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It
Oh,
just
actually, I
random,
know
I
the
guess.
name.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was like just the time of the day. Maybe it was
Mm-hmm.
like early in the morning, like 10 a.m. And then I guess not many people are streaming then.
Yeah.
And he was on. I was like, okay, let me just watch him. And that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess from there on, I think I just kept watching him, and then I just got rated into other people's, and then yeah, here I am.
Was that
basically.
chat guesser, or is that sort of more of a streaks? Because they were sort of the main sort
I
of
think I was
things
doing
that.
streaks
Yeah.
back in the day. But then I mean, I didn't know anything about. I mean, I knew a bit about Jukas, but I was so
Hmm.
bad out. I was like, my guesses were, I don't even remember them. They were just awful. They was like,
Hmm.
oh, how do you know it was Spain or something? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, it just could be anything. But yeah,
So, but
it's
you mentioned in there that you were watching Rocket League beforehand.
yep,
Is that why is that the main game you came to Twitch for, which is why you
yeah, yeah,
started your
basically.
name with Sean
Yeah,
RL?
yeah, yeah. I had a different name before that. I
Hmm.
mean, I don't even know my name. I had multiple different names, but then I think when I was watching Rocket League more and I was playing it as well,
Hmm.
obviously, and then I was like, huh, maybe I should change it to that. And then, yeah, I guess. And the underscore was, I mean, it's stupid, but the underscore was just there because the without underscore was just taken already, like the
Okay.
Sean RL. It was, I mean, it's pretty
Yeah.
obvious. I wouldn't have picked the
It's a common
underscore if
name.
yeah, I mean, apparently. So yeah, I just picked that one. I was like, oh, it's short enough. It's
Hmm.
clean enough. I was like, oh, sure, it works.
Fair.
And then yeah,
But
basically.
so you then just transitioned over into GeoGuessr. Were there any sort of communities? Obviously, you said you started watching Nate Explores, but were there any sort of communities that you got into quite a lot? Sort of like really enjoyed?
Ooh, I guess like streamer communities, you mean?
Yeah,
Or
sort of.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even. I think the first, like, I mean, like the first notable one that I'm still in is probably Dan, like a
Yeah,
Aussie golfer. I
that's my
think
goat.
he was one of the, yeah, he is. He is the goat. I think he was one of the like first actual streamers, I would say, actual
Hmm.
streamers of Jugas that I actually keep following.
Yeah,
He was one of the first one, I think.
and
And
still
then
going.
he's still, yeah, he's still going. I think because I checked my follow age on some streamers, and I think he was one of the oldest one compared to the other ones. I
Hmm.
think maybe like 2020, 21 maybe.
Mm.
I think in 21, 22 maybe, early 2022. I don't know. But yeah, quite a while ago, already 3.5 years ago, if not longer. That's
It
it's quite a
speaks
while.
volumes for him being that consistent as well.
For sure, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
But, so him, I know you've been in my chats, which is why you're here. And then Sachi as well. Uh,
Sachi as well. Yeah,
I know
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a big community that you're part of because I keep
Yeah,
getting atted in that Discord by you to come on here.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's probably the one I'm the most active in, I
Yeah.
would say. I mean, pretty obvious, I would say.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a great community. I just,
I
yeah,
agree.
it's a nice community, nice streamers,
Hmm.
fun, fun Discord. I don't know, it's a very fun community. So yeah.
You've Are you going to this year's World Cup or World Championship? It is now.
No, I'm not. I was planning on maybe,
Hmm.
but I like had no one to really go with
Okay.
like last year.
Hmm.
I mean, I could go to like, and then I go, of course, I would see you guys, and I was like, okay, but then I wouldn't really have like someone to go with all the time.
Hmm.
So I have to go, to the hotel alone or
Yeah.
to the venue alone, and then like the day before, I mean, maybe not alone, but just the thought of going alone there and
Hmm.
not having anyone to like really rely on would be like a bit annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also just, I mean, the price is it's just too
Oh yeah.
expensive. It's too expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive.
Because Ed
Like I
Sheeran's
would have
there
gone
and
if
it's
it
the
was
summer.
a bit. Yeah, yeah. Sadly, indeed.
But you would have
Like
gone
I
if it was a bit cheaper. Is that what
probably
you're
would
saying?
have gone if it was cheaper, maybe. Yeah, because now it's if it was cheaper, I would have maybe considered it more. And now
Hmm.
because it's also expensive, I'm like, okay, well, I have no reason to go now. I'm like,
Yeah.
might as well just not go. Then maybe next year they change their mind and it's in a more affordable city
Hmm.
or more affordable timing, maybe. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I was just wondering because I knew I saw you there last year, and I just as it was had you not been going this year, I was wondering whether it was like the experience of last year, or whether you actually enjoyed that experience despite the fact that you're not going this year?
I mean, I did enjoy going.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone
Yeah.
if it was back in Stockholm. I would have probably gone again
Mm-hmm.
because then I knew it was a bit more affordable. I mean,
Yeah.
still expensive, but a bit decent compared to Copenhagen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a fun experience. It was fun meeting everyone. Well,
Yeah.
everyone that was there. Just yeah, fun. The event itself was pretty cool too. Like the final itself was, I enjoyed it. But yeah, if it was a bit cheaper, I would have gone again.
So you would recommend if people were watching this and stuff like that,
Yeah,
it is a good investment,
if
and
you can
like,
afford it,
yeah.
then yeah, yeah, sure. It's probably gonna be even better. I would expect. Like the
Mm-hmm.
venue and stuff, it's probably gonna be better. I didn't go to the one from 2 years ago.
No,
That was in
in Stockholm.
Stockholm as
Yeah.
well. I didn't go then. I think this year was probably an upgrade already, or like last year, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably already an upgrade in venue and in whatever. So I'm assuming it's going to be even better now than
Mm-hmm.
last year.
In terms of venue, there's probably sporting venues in Stockholm that they could go to if there was like a larger group of people that wanted to go, or like a.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like the city hall or whatever, you're not really upping venues in Stockholm really from that. So to move to Copenhagen is
True.
probably sort of like what they're doing. They're like, right, we've reached the pinnacle of Stockholm. Let's move over here. But
Probably. But yeah, maybe not. Nah, maybe
yeah,
it's not the right decision. But we'll see.
not the right weekend or yeah
Or
to go
yeah,
to Copenhagen.
I
But
don't think they could have picked a worse weekend actually. Like location
yeah,
and timing wise, like it's
mm-hmm.
just the worst option.
It's not great. But speaking of
Yeah.
Stockholm,
Mm-hmm.
there's one story that gets thrown around between us two. And I thought we may as well come clean here on this episode.
Yeah.
You followed me into a bathroom.
Speaking of that, I was there first. I was in the queue first.
Have I lied in my statement?
But you saw me first. I did not see you first. You saw me
Granted,
first.
okay.
Because we were standing next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was standing in the queue and you came up next to me. And I didn't see you yet. And you looked at me and were like, oh god, this guy.
I mean,
like,
valid
okay.
reaction.
Come on now. And then I guess you walked in first because I was being polite.
Yeah, because we were in the queue for, say, the left-hand side toilet, because there was a long queue for it. And then somebody came across and went, there is another toilet on the other side. And
Yeah.
we went, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yes, in that queue, I was behind you. However, when we
Yes.
walked into the other toilet, you were behind me. And therefore, I can make the claim that you followed me into the toilet.
Wow.
So, technically...
Technically, sure. But I did...
Okay.
I mean,
I'm glad we got
you.
that admitted on camera.
Walked
Thank
behind you. I was okay.
But no, yeah, it's more of a silly sort of story that I say, especially to new people that have no idea what actually happened. They're like, "What the hell? Who is this guy who followed you into
Sounds
a
like I'm a
toilet?"
predator or something.
Yeah,
I was just stalking you
It
all weekend.
makes you sound a lot
Finally got
worse than
you.
it actually was. But yeah, no, I've come clean as the fact to say it wasn't as bad as it sounds, but I wasn't lying.
No.
No, okay. But
Should we mention what happened in the toilet? It's probably better.
It was lunacy, wasn't it?
I think so.
Lunacy. I walked
Yeah, I
into the
think so.
toilet and one of the cubicles was seemingly closed door and the other one was open. So I went to walk to the open one, and Lunacy sort of rounded the corner. I think he might have even been ahead of me. I can't remember, but he then opened the door
Yeah. Yeah.
to the one that was closed, and there was a guy sat on the toilet in there. And I've never seen Lunacy go red so quickly. He was so embarrassed. Actually, I think he was ahead of me because he opened it, got so embarrassed and ashamed that then I went into the cubicle instead of him just walking in because he was there first. I then took over him and went into But no, I was in that cubicle laughing my head off. The guy
That was
next to me
hilarious.
must have been a bit worse for wear, but I found it great.
Yeah, we'll never know who it was. If you're
I
watching this,
Yeah, genuinely, I don't know who it was on the
I have no
toilet,
idea.
but I'm sure Lunacy's had an intimate moment with him, eye contact and everything.
Yeah, they were close, I think, because he walked in. I think that was
Moving on, you recently joined La Ligue with the new La Ligue team. I wasn't
Yep.
entirely sure of any of the names when I first heard, because I believe I first heard the fact that you joined La Ligue while I was with Nadia in the Natural History Museum. Just walking around there with her, and she came to London. We decided to go somewhere, you know.
Oh.
So so I heard about that, and then we looked through the names. I was like, the only name I know on this team is Sean. But what
Yeah.
division were you, and how did you do? How did you find it?
So we were in Division 4.
Mm-hmm.
We did. I think we finished the regular season on like 6th or 7th or something, or 5th. I don't remember. I think 6th. But
Was
it
that
might be.
playoffs?
We had playoffs, yes, but
Okay,
in
yeah.
like the regular season we ended 6th, and
Mm-hmm.
then we had playoffs. I think we played 4 games in total, and I think in the third game, if we won, we would have promoted.
Mm-hmm.
On the fourth game was like I guess like the losers
Yeah.
game, and if we won that, we would have promoted. But yeah, sadly we lost both, so we didn't promote, and so we're back in Division 4. But
Uh,
that's
yeah.
that's fine.
It's a learning curve.
That's okay.
That's what
Yeah.
we did last year after getting relegated to Division 3. We went to the playoffs and then lost 2 promotion games to go up, and then stayed in Division 3. And then this year we've gone up.
Oh right, yeah, you did.
But
Nice.
how did you sort of find it? Was it like, obviously I know you've been watching people playing it for a season or a few seasons before joining. Was it a different style of GeoGuessr that you found? Is it something like a learning curve to get used to some of the game modes?
I liked it. It was fun to just play these different modes because
Mm-hmm.
they're, I guess, like in essentially just the same thing all
Yeah.
over again. I like it's just getting the 5K or getting as close as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like the different aspects,
Yeah.
like the team aspects, is very fun to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like GeoGuessr, I mean, it's just the same game anyway, but just like this new aspect and like the new like thinking differently or like helping your team.
Mm-hmm.
That's very fun to me. It's nice to like communicating with your team, and yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It feels like you're actually helping your team as well. It feels like you're doing something, not instead of just like playing solo. You're just like playing or playing a tourney. It's just like okay,
Playing a team
whatever.
duel, and you're just following everyone
Yeah,
else's guesses, so type thing. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And that's one. Yeah, I like the game modes. It is. It's very. Yeah, I know it's different. That's. I like it. It's a fun to play. I enjoyed it.
So were your teammates? I'm still saying your teammates because I still couldn't name one off the top of my head. Were they used to La Ligue before you joined? Did you bring the idea to them,
Um,
or what? How did that
I
come
think
about?
one person, Caleb,
Mm-hmm.
I think he knew about it or like he got to know about it somehow. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not really sure how. He just learned about it, and then he asked in the Discord, like, does anyone know this? I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh yeah, I know about this.
Is this a GeoGuessr Discord, or is this a
It's like a Rocket
friends
League
Rocket League?
GeoGuessr
Okay.
Discord. Yeah, it's like just Rocket League people, but then
Mm-hmm.
we play GeoGuessr in there. It's
Okay.
pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
And then he asked in there, and then I was like, yeah, sure. Always wanted to play, but I never really had a team because
Mm-hmm.
can't really play with 2 people or 3 people. But like, I mean, and then I was like, yeah, sure. If you find people, I'll join.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess he just found 6 more people. Then we just had a team with 8, so that was pretty nice because none of them knew about La Ligue except
Mm-hmm.
for him and me then. But so it was kind of cool to like just explain it to them and then actually play, and then they enjoyed it as well. So
Yeah.
just fun. Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, yeah, you're saying like you had knowledge, he had some knowledge, and then the rest of your team had no knowledge. It's sort of being Division 4, finishing sixth, and then almost getting promoted in the first season is pretty good. It sounds like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I agree. It's pretty good. I think we. I don't want to say we played better than expected, but I think I wouldn't have thought we went like maybe top 10. That
Mm-hmm.
was probably my aim, like top 10 somewhere. So to getting sixth was pretty good. Yeah, I mean some of the players are pretty good moving players as well.
Yeah.
They just played moving
Mm-hmm.
offline, like just single player. So that's pretty nice to have them. And some people knew a lot of town names and just general stuff.
Geography. Yeah.
It's just it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty nice. We have a pretty well balanced team, so that's good. So hopefully we can get to Division 3 this season. That would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I hope you make it. And if anyone else is sort of watching this hasn't sort of joined a team, how would you recommend it to them? I obviously would recommend it to them, but how would you go about sort of like sharing it or telling somebody who's sort of on the fence or not even really heard about it before, sort of like whether they should play? Because obviously you're brand new to actually playing it, whereas I've been there for a few seasons. I'm like, well, I feel like I know what's going on, whereas you're like still getting used to how it works.
I feel like if you like GeoGuessr in general, obviously, but then if you also just like playing team in team formats, I don't know. I just like playing in teams and just playing a bit of different GeoGuessr, different styles of GeoGuessr, because it's not really like without knowing about it, you think like, oh, it's just GeoGuessr again, but it's very different than what you think it is. Like it works very different. Like you still have to get the 5K and stuff, but there's so many different modes, and then there's so many like tricky ones where you have no information, but you purely have to rely on your team. Those are pretty cool. And then you have really like to have to like help each other and communicate and be fast, and it's really nice. I would recommend it greatly.
Yeah. So would I.
I would just join. It's free.
It's free. And is there anything about you that you would like to share, sort of thing? Like anything that you have, like any special things about you? I'm trying to think of not the well. Okay. Just in general, sort of like anything that you like. I know you stream and you've shared a bit about yourself here and there, but anything that you're like, well, this is pretty interesting that I don't think a lot of people know about me.
What a question. I don't really know. I don't know what I would share about myself. It feels like when you're at work, you have to like introduce yourself. I never know what to say.
The icebreakers. Yeah.
I have no idea. You know what
To be fair.
I just chill. I don't know, like playing GeoGuessr.
Yeah, and hanging out in chats.
Yeah, I like traveling.
Whereabouts have you travelled to?
In my life?
Yeah. Are you a big traveller?
I try to. I try to travel pretty big, I would say, but just a lot. Like the last trip I did was 2 weeks ago, or 1.5 weeks ago. I did like a road trip through the Alps, basically.
What countries did you hit?
So we had from Belgium, of course, and then south to France, then like Strasbourg, and then south to Annecy.
Yeah.
Then around Geneva, and then hung around there a bit, and to Milan, so to Italy.
Yeah.
And then basically that was the most southern we went. Then we went back up through Switzerland, went to Zurich, Basel, and then back home basically. So yeah.
No wonder you can't afford Copenhagen if you've been to Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly. I'm broke. There's no money left. Yeah,
Yeah, you drove
I
because
wouldn't
it was
recommend.
cheaper to drive and do the road trip and all that stuff, but then you went to
Basically,
Switzerland, so yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't recommend Switzerland
I mean, I
if
want to go. It's
you
on my.
on a budget.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. I'll need to save up some money before heading to Switzerland.
It's nice though.
Yeah, but you,
I'd recommend it, but yeah, save for it.
yeah.
Or yeah.
Have you? Where's the furthest you've been then? Have you been to sort of Australia at all?
Mm,
Anywhere around
I've
there?
been the furthest is probably Japan
Okay,
last year. I went twice last year.
twice.
Yeah,
Was it that good the
the
first
first
time?
time, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
basically, basically, yeah. I went in May
Mhm.
last year, and that was Tokyo and Osaka.
Yeah.
Then just drove around in Osaka a bit, then Kyoto and Nara. And then I think that was a week and a half maybe.
Mhm.
And then I went again in December for like a short trip, like a week maybe. I think
Mhm.
yeah, 6 days, 7 days. I just I don't know. I just had like this sudden urge to travel.
Yeah.
It was like I think it was like the start of or the end of November. I was like, oh, fuck. I've been bored for like 4 months or something. I'm like, fuck, what?
Mhm.
I want to do something, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't really. Where do I travel to in the winter? I was like, I can't go to France or something in the winter. You know, that's
No.
boring.
Yeah.
And I can't go to Australia because I mean,
Who's
that's
got the
just
money for that?
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, just looking, and I saw the trips were cheap. Well, relatively cheap. I think
Mhm.
I paid like 420 or something, 430 uh round trip. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I
I
might as well
mean,
just.
yeah.
I mean, fuck it. I know what it is,
Yeah.
so I know how it works. So I
Mhm.
fuck it.
Oh,
Why not?
why not?
Yeah. So I did it, and yeah, no regrets.
And is there a certain place that you visited that you were like, that's my favorite place in Japan that you would recommend?
Oh,
Because I'd want to go at some point. I think it's just everyone obviously goes to
well,
Tokyo, and then it's
city-wise,
where
definitely
from there.
Osaka.
Osaka.
It's
Okay.
Osaka, definitely. Tokyo is way too hectic.
Mhm.
It's just insane. Like if you only go to Tokyo, I guess you can't really compare it to other places. But I
Mhm.
mean, it's just insane. Like if you in like let's say Shibuya or Shinjuku or something,
Yeah.
it's way too crowded. It's just and the stations are just
Mhm.
it's insane. Like it feels like you cannot breathe there. It's just
Yeah.
it
Maybe
is
not for
very
me.
annoying.
Maybe I go to Osaka.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I
Thank you.
uh, I would recommend that.
You saved me from Tokyo. But no, to be fair,
Yeah, never go to Tokyo.
it might be one of those where you go to Tokyo, stay for a day, and sort of get on the Shinkansen
Yeah,
down somewhere
yeah. If you
else or
haven't, if
something.
never been, you should
Yeah.
probably go like a few days maybe,
Mhm.
and you'll see like, oh, this is too much.
Yeah.
This is way too much.
I understand what Sean
Go
Orell
to
told
Osaka.
me on that episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You'll be like, oh, I saw the video. I should have listened. I should have
Yeah.
listened.
Right, but do you have any last words? Anything you want to shout out before we sort of end here today?
Mm, nope,
Nope.
not
Okay.
really. No shout outs. Nothing. Follow
Uh,
me on Twitch if you
I
really
mean,
want me to
yeah,
follow, but
I'll throw that in the description. But
no, no need.
thank you very much. If you want to check out his La Liga gameplay, it will be on there.
Sure. I do. I will stream it every 2 weekends. Every
Yeah,
second weekend.
every second Sunday. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Exactly. Thank you.